Bonus content
Yes.
because we suck.
You're lucky that we lost.
Wow.
Because
now we go lose
Lockout.
again.
Battleground Geist right off the
Stony
bat.
silence.
Unless you wanted to go makeshift Mauler.
I think I would rather go
Geist.
Geist.
Yeah. For the flowers.
Yep. I don't think our deck was that bad. I think
It was terrible, but it wasn't that bad.
we faced a very good opponent.
True. Well, I mean, the key is you see that removal, you just fucking take it no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't care how
He
many
had-
creatures you've got.
He had
I don't
just
care if we have 8
six
He had
creatures.
God's
removal.
room. He could smite
Wow.
all day long.
Yep. Smite and Rebuke and Bonds of Faith and but Battleground Geist, even if you don't have other spirits and it's just a 3/3 flyer,
Right.
and blue is very powerful. And I don't mind pairing like the more mill yourself strategy of blue with some flyers. So if we end up getting more makeshift maulers and stitch drakes and armored scabs, we go with it. That said, if we want to go blue-white again, Rebuke is removal.
Right. You rather go blue. You rather go what? Blue green.
No.
I think. Well. Ooh.
Yeah, there's this giant guy, but
Right. But he just loses
Yeah.
to a monstrous anyway.
right.
So rebuke.
Yeah, I think Rebuke's the best thing
Yeah.
there. I like Vampire Interloper also, but
Sure.
and here,
We'll live the Sentry again.
yep, the Sentry,
Pitchburn Devils.
Victim of Night,
Sure.
Prey Upon. So there are a couple removal in other
Right.
colors, but I like the Sentry.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's a solid card.
yeah.
Well, we have the Nevermore of the Griffin.
Damn, never mind.
I'm not sure I feel. The Falconwrath Noble.
Yeah, is good. Is really good. We could take it. Like, the Griffin isn't that strong.
Right.
It's not a spirit. That would keep us open on colors.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then we could immediately abandon that and take the Moonhair. No. Chapelgeist would be good in either deck.
Maybe something.
This guy's pretty good too,
Really?
just because he's so aggressive. But
So, it's like the kind of boring zombies on.
Not a big deal. It's essentially it's a
Walking
2-drop.
yeah,
They're really aggressive.
we'll take the Geist. All right, now we're
Yeah, that's awesome.
Gallows Warden, so
Yeah.
it's getting more likely that the Noble will just be something that's not annoying.
Right.
That they're playing.
That's a
Frightful
counterspell.
Delusion?
Yeah.
Yep.
Counterspell's solid, man.
Now I think, well, obviously we're
Yeah.
taking that, but we need to be cognizant of last time when we had no early
You
game.
had two drops.
Right. So things like the Fox
Sure.
or whatever that Doom Traveler or whatever
Right.
we probably need to pay a little bit more attention to.
Bellringer.
Yeah, Bellringer. I'm surprised Prey Upon is going that late.
I don't know. I've not had much luck with Prey Upon, so as much as I like green heavy removal.
Exorcism.
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
definitely.
It's dangerous against us, and if we're in a mirror, it's nice sideboard.
Well, and it would have been nice to have when we knew that the guy had all of those stupid.
Bonds of Faith.
Yeah.
Yep. So the Vampire.
Boil Bitter Heart Witch. Can't believe that tabled.
I'll have to trade that to you. I'm sure you want all foils.
Yes, that would
for
be
your deck.
for my deck. That would be great.
Spare from Evil. Probably these aren't making the main deck. So that's kind of where we're at. And what we have 3 spirits
It's
Two
making me
humans.
sleepy.
and 1 fox.
Mm. 3 philosophers making me sleepy.
Yeah, it really is. It's knocks you out. So I'm gonna eat more brownies.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Back it up with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Four Loko.
Exactly.
Sugar, alcohol, and caffeine.
I can't believe people are passing those. I can't believe you're hiding it. God damn. So that's racism. That's what that is.
And I'm hiding the black.
Card.
Yes.
Where's the tapper?
Yeah, there's the Tapper. There's Chapelgeist. Back from the Brink, potentially.
Yeah.
What do
I
you think
still
about
like-
the Priest?
I still like Spectral Flight. I think the priest is good. It's a
I
good
kinda like
2-drop early.
Blue rare there.
The back from the brink.
I'm gonna tag that for a second. The problem is, I don't know how often we get to the late game.
Sure.
Um,
I think we gotta go with the priest.
I think we need 2 drops. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I'm just saying that.
I think the Priest is the safe pick. If this tables, maybe it's 23rd card in deck type of thing.
Right. Champion of the
Yeah,
parish.
this is a tough one. So
Somebody must have got a planeswalker.
So there's that. There's this guy,
Yeah,
Rebuke,
Rebuke.
the Goliath, Delver of Secrets, even. But this would give us a 1-drop,
Sure.
and it's whenever another human, not just
Not just yours.
wait, no, enters the battlefield under your control.
Oh.
But we have 3 other humans at this point, and probably we'll be picking up more. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's not an easy pick, but Priest would
Did
be
we
another
just see this
human.
pack?
Yeah, we basically did.
We can certainly use another 2-drop.
Yep.
Now, the Chapelgeist
Flyer.
would fall into the working with our spirit flyer theory.
Right.
Which pretty
But-
much died.
I think that the 2-drop Tapper is better.
Yeah. Pseudo removal.
Do you want the Doom Traveler?
Um,
Or do you want the Juggernaut?
I kind of want the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
I also want the Silent Departure, but I don't know. Juggernaut is great value for a 5/5 for 4.
Sure.
Doom Traveler would pump our champion, would
And
turn into a spirit,
and then work with those things.
and give us an early drop. Huh. What do you guys think?
I think Juggernaut is not the best card for us.
So Traveler?
Okay.
Bounce Faith. Boom.
I think the other thing
Swab it.
we need to consider at this point is we might not be playing blue.
That's very possible.
Like, I'm going to show all real quick. I think we want Moment of Heroism because it's on color,
Sure.
but like,
Hey, brink table. But
yep,
you
back
may
from
not
the
be
brink, made it. So what would we potentially play? Like, we have the Noble, and like, we have the Geist. If we got a travel preparations, would we jump into green?
Mm.
Would we want a second Frightful Delusion? Would we maybe want Back from the Brink?
I don't know what we use. I guess I've never played with Back from the Brink, so I don't know how effective it would be.
I haven't either, but it seems like something that might be fun, even if it's ineffective.
Okay.
We'll take it just to have that option.
Moon Heron.
And yeah, they're
Yeah,
Moon Heron.
reinforces blue.
Spectral Flight. Potentially
That's-
Ghost Quarter if they have.
I think Spectral Flight would be huge.
Yeah.
Cheap and huge.
And the Crab.
Love it.
And another
Yep.
Spectral Flight. And now I can hide all of those cards that I unhid.
Unhid.
I panicked just in time to be driven back into the colors that we were doing
Right.
originally. I don't know, Night Revelers maybe,
Yeah, I can see that.
and I don't think any of those cards are great, which makes sense for where it's at. Foil land.
Ha! Nice.
And that's actually,
It's pretty good.
yeah, I've seen it used to good effect. I have not used it myself to good effect, but
What is it?
It basically forces their creatures to attack every turn.
Oh, Curse of the Nightly Hunt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Slayer of the Wicked.
I think so.
Yeah.
Bonds of Faith.
Bonds of Faith is there too, but
is-
Slayer of the Wicked is just as effective.
Right. Well, it's like a 2-for-1 because
Sure.
you kill theirs and you still have. And it's a human.
Yep.
Which helps our champion.
There's other Battleground guys too. Geez, that's a good pack.
There's high potential that we get something good, something playable out of this pack also.
Yeah.
Bonds of
There's
Faith,
a lot of stuff
Battleground
out of it.
Geist, the
Right.
Stitch Drake, Unruly Mob.
With luck, it'll be Bonds of Faith.
Yeah. It is a 4-3-2-2, so
Yeah, you never
we
know.
have better chance than in our last draft.
Angel of Flight Alabaster again. Foil.
Yeah. That's
Sign me up.
pretty easy pick.
But what are they? What are people passing? That's just it. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
They must
they're
have
passing that,
we
what are they
cut white
getting?
pretty hard. It
Yeah.
may
But
very well
still.
be that they just
A foil rare for just for grabbing it, just to have.
they want to win, so they aren't taking a card they aren't going to play.
1, 2, 3,
I understand that.
4. 4 spirits. And
A shit ton of humans.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 humans.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pro-human.
Rebuke.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Man, I don't know. This 3 Philosophers seems to be kind of a hangover in a bottle.
Uh-huh.
It really is.
I've already got it.
Uh-huh.
I know.
I mean, what the hell? God damn it. Oh, it makes you angry. That's why it's 3 Philosophers.
3 angry philosophers. Makes you argue.
We actually are getting along better than
That's
we
true.
normally do.
That's
It's because
true.
we're both sleepy and angry.
Well, it's because I'm old and I don't have to fight in me anymore. I'm no longer angry Bob. I'm no.
So,
All of that's
Gallows
accurate.
Warden?
Aaron or Gallows Warden?
Or Moorland Haunt.
What is going more than
Oh, put the 1/1 with spirit creature in
Yeah,
the
you
play.
can exile a creature
And hey,
from
it's
your
on
graveyard
color with us. What
and
the
put it
fuck?
back.
Damn,
That never
that's good.
happens.
Yeah.
I think we gotta take it.
It is, I mean, there's a lot there that we want, but I think we take it.
Yeah. I mean, no. The thing is that no one is playing land destruction. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
no one's gonna do it.
Yep.
We might have a ghost quarter, but so what? Most likely they're not.
What's our biggest threat here? Like,
The biggest threat,
Walking Corpse
The
to
Ra-
hit us here.
the Ricochet.
Ricochet. Yeah.
just because it beefs up.
Yeah.
Third counterspell.
I'm tempted to either take the Victim of Night.
Oh, because it kills humans.
Yeah.
Or the tribute to hunger.
Yeah. And probably Victim of Night.
Right.
Because, yeah, we have so many humans that we're sitting ducks for
Sure.
that card.
Blazing Torch, maybe?
Yep. I think so.
Hope you can go to this.
We're a little light on removal.
Oh, hey, look, you got your catheter, George.
Yeah. And that's great with our
And then
And the
there's the battle.
battleground
Wow.
guys? Ooh.
yeah, Geist.
Well, we
Steel.
knew we were going to get something good out of that pack, though. That pack in particular.
Maybe take away their Orchard
Yep.
Spirit.
Sure, why not? No one's going to play green.
What do we think here?
Urgent Exorcism.
Yeah.
Right, just protect ourselves.
Yep.
Make that exorcism a little less urgent.
I guess we could have taken the Ironsmith just because he's kind of badass.
Yeah.
But
But we should be casting things.
Exactly.
he's still a first striker, though.
Yeah.
I like our curve.
Do we want to play Spectral Flight?
I think so.
Like, ideally, what are we putting it on?
How long is it?
Ideally, what we're putting on is one of our early, like our Doom Traveler or some damn thing, or maybe
Right.
even the Champion
Yeah,
of the Parish.
Champion or whatever.
Make it a flyer and beef it up every round with an additional human on the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it's early advantage.
Whoa.
Close Warden.
Wow,
Huh. All
I
right.
shudder to think of what people actually have, because we got some decent cards out of this.
Yeah. What I love is if we had both Battleground Geist and
And the
Wardens
Gallo
out,
on them. Yeah,
then this would make 330 flyers.
nice.
But if we had all of those cards in play and we hadn't won yet, yeah, there'd be other issues.
Sure.
Okay, so Champion of the Parish,
Mhm.
Doom Traveler, Priest, Bonds of Faith, the Fox, the Priest, probably
Yeah.
Elder
Yes,
Cather,
Rebukes.
Village Bellringer, I would say probably again, Chapelgeist, Slayer,
Throbbing.
Sentry, the Wardens, and the Angel, the Geist, the Moon Heron, and the Blazing Torch. Okay, those are what I would say are our for sure cards.
Okay.
Then we have Spectral Flight as a potential.
Mm-hmm.
We have Frightful Delusion, Fortress Crab. I think we're going to be aggressive, so I don't know if we really want a defender.
Sure.
What's our curve look like?
Even. Flatline.
Yeah. Of the cards here, I think we definitely want this.
Yeah.
I've seen that lifelink swing games.
Really.
Yeah, that alone, you're in a pretty even battle.
Right.
You throw it on like a 3/3 creature, so you end up gaining 5 life and dealing a little bit extra damage, and you win.
What?
Um,
So I'm thinking that.
That guy's a human,
Sure.
so I think that would make sense for kind of.
Right.
And let's
So-
not forget that this can pump humans.
Right. I think we take the counterspell over the Spectral Flight
Okay.
because it makes them discard a card.
And then take one of the Spectral Flights for our 23rd card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the Moorland Haunt,
Mm-hmm.
some extra value from our creatures, and wow, I really don't think we need
Blue, huh?
blue. Maybe 10/6.
Sure.
I mean, we won't need this,
But you will make sure
So
we
late.
actually don't get hosed.
right? And I would like. I mean, casting this on turn 3 is when you get the best value, because
Right.
later on they're going to have the mana and it won't work. Okay.
So a white deck with a splash of blue.
Love it.
And the semi-breakdown is like this. We do have Double Rebuke, Bonds of Faith, Blazing Torch,
Mm-hmm.
Slayer of the Wicked, Double Priest. So we have more removal this time.
Right.
Uh,
It is decent removal,
yeah. Especially if we're not playing against humans.
especially, yes.
But we took a lot of humans. So.
Yeah. Love it.
All right.
Huzzah!
I got a good feeling about this one.
Do you know?
What I don't like is that we have maybe a few too many 5-drops.
Yeah, I can see that, and that's a lot of 5-drops.
But we have enough of the front game to slow them down
Right.
to get us there.
Yeah. And they're all good for this deck, especially since the Angel will bring back any of the other ones. The only fear is if you have 2 or 3 of those in your opening hand.
You mulligan.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's all there is to it. You just you have to remember with the way this deck is set up, you have some stuff that's early. If you don't have any of it in your hand, you just kind of have to mulligan.
Yeah.
True.
And other than these guys, we have 2 other spirits. But this guy can turn into a spirit, and that land can crank out spirits. So,
Which we'll never see.
Well, you know.
all right. Well, 8-4 didn't go so well, as was expected. Let's see whether 4-3-2-2.
So we could end up playing Swiss by the end of the night. No.
If we lose this,
We quit Magic.
the internet's dead to me.
But what about all the porn?
Google this.
Yeah, fair enough.